cosplay have over 300 beads. 55 of them are handmade. Every inch of white lace you see was crocheted by hand over several days. And this cosplay is dedicated to Flick, Rose's pet leopard gecko, who sadly passed away during this costume's creation. Everybody say thank you, Flick.
Thank you, Flick!
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw, but that staff was connected to the back with magnets.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not sure. It just came off like magic. It was pretty cool.
Cosplay is magic sometimes.
Oh, it is! Oh, it is! All right, next up we have Pixies cosplay as the version of Rapunzel that Pixie has made. Their first one was made in 2010, and she gained skills such as corsetry, fabric dyeing, pattern drafting, and learning that sometimes an exact copy of the original source media isn't necessary to create something great.
All right. Okay, next up, we have Miles does cosplay as Renera Targaryen from House of the Dragon. Taking about 50 hours to create, with 30 of those hours spent on the beadwork and embroidery alone, this dress was a challenge to make from start to finish. With a custom-made, fully boned corset acting as a base, along with a handmade petticoat, which includes hidden details, the dress and undergarments were specifically tailored to support the strapless garment without the aid of bust. The embroidery includes the use of screen-accurate beads. The accessories down to the 3D model necklace were all made by Miles, including the use of non-aerosol priming and painting methods for the Ava foam prop, which was made in a college dorm.
Like I said, I got to see it up close, and the embroidery is immaculate. Oh my god. Next up, we have Royal Berry cosplay as Cinderella from Disney's Cinderella. This 1860 Cinderella was inspired by art by Ellen Artistic. The gown contains over 70 yards of fabric, 30 yards of most of this costume was hand-drawn to depict perfection, but this gown is truly infused with fairy godmother magic. From the detail on the layers of cotton bloomers, 2 stacked bundles, a line of elliptical hoop skirt, and morning corset, 2-layer horsehair trimmed organza petticoat to the 3-layer overskirt and a silk bodice with a light-up collar, style updo wig, a light-up headband. This cosplay was completely handmade. Oh my god, see up close the lights.
And the lights coming down. Thank you, back of house. Amazing. Wait, go. All right, up next we have Jackie Diallo as Padme Amidala from Star Wars. Jackie always envied Padme Amidala's wardrobe, so she set out to create one of her favorite looks from Revenge of the Sith. This dreamy nightgown was entirely draped and designed without a pattern, with careful attention to screen-accurate details and a few custom touches, including a fuller cape with extra draping. Made with nearly 600 glass pearls, 7 yards of rayon satin, and sculpted foam clay, this gown flows like the lakes of Naboo. After countless hours of work and after years of dreaming, Jackie is proud to debut her very first Padme costume.
Beautiful choice of fabric. So elegant.
Flowy.
Next up, we have Kerfuffle Cause as Marcel from Delicious Adventure. This cosplay is made with love from the pattern, from hours of hand-sewn foam fur together to tedious gluing foam dowels to the PVC pipe, a passion project from start to finish. As previously mentioned, the skirt is entirely hand-sewn, and that's not all. There's also a healthy helping of hand-sewn beadwork scattered throughout the bodice, sleeves, and headpiece. If you haven't noticed already, the costume is all black, meaning textures are all it has for defining separate parts of the costume. There were a total of 4 fabric SKUs as well as beading to help achieve this. Although it might be a gaudy costume for some of us, it's a perfect dress for Marcel. I love it so much! It's amazing, great choice. Wonderful. Love Marcel.
Beautiful. Okay, up next we have Sky Noodle as Hermes from Hades 2. Despite Hermes' speed, this construction of this cosplay was not fast at all. It features 2,700 plus hand-sewed beads and hand-painted details on both the tunic and belt. The tunic is self-draped and fully lined and includes layered satin, stitching, and handmade trim. And the scarf is over 10 feet long. It features 30 plus pieces of applique with beading and jewelry making techniques. The staff, wings, and belt buckles all include foam and foam sculpting. The most challenging part was figuring out the order in which to assemble the pieces to hide the threads from the beadwork and arranging the pleats on the skirt portion of the tunic. 10 feet long.
That scarf is visually flawless.
Actually draped.
The stitching I see on it is incredible. Oh my god. Oh
Yeah.
god. Wow. Okay, sorry, I'm really distracted. That was so well made.
Hey,
So,
hey.
Stephanie makes costumes as Princess Bubblegum. Okay, sorry, I was like, where is she? You're right over there. Guys, can you see? Can you see?
You take the look at that.
So this is Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time. This Stephanie makes costumes, original concept for Princess Bubblegum's costume in a Marie-Antoinette era fashion in the form of a carousel cake skirt filled with Bubblegum's friends and Adventure Time lore, and it's inspired by the quote often miscredited to Marie Antoinette herself. This cake skirt is constructed on top of plywood, cardboard, and doll base on wheels and demonstrate. Get back here! Come back
No,
here!
you're not done yet. You're too beautiful to leave.
You need to show up for. This entire thing, felted characters writing on the edge. If you haven't seen them up close, there's a hidden seamless door in the back of the skirt that makes it easy to get in and out of. This is incredible. You guys
Look at the little, like,
look closely.
Lady Rating Cord, it's all one, it's insane. Way to go. You're wonderful. You can rest now. You're good, yeah.
Incredibly good work. Oh my god. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. All right. Up next, we have Star Owl as Moondrop from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Star Owl made this cosplay themselves over the course of a month. The papier-mâché mask can spin with the help of a fidget spinner, and if you look closely, it has been weighted with its own battery pack to stay upright. And the LED lights in the eyes are extra for eerie effect. The pants were made with project foam to give them their shape, and the stars were individually ironed on. The hands are fully articulated. Look at that, huh? Incredible.
I love the way that the fabric does that. The armor does that thing with the blue and
Yeah.
white paint.
Yeah.
Great job on that. We love a good cryptid, you guys.
Yeah.
All right, this one's gonna be pretty intense. You can already see it on stage. Lewis craftsmanship as Havel the Rock from Dark Souls.
We found it.
This spear dragon slaying nightmare is armor made entirely of stone. To replicate this material, the cosplay was made with real cement. Real cement aged in handmade moss. Even undergarments were self-made, including the shirt, hand patterns, modified to have mounting points for various armor pieces, which were chosen based on historical research into where real knights attached their own armor to distribute weight evenly. Guys, this costume is 25 pounds.
As a Dark Souls fan, that's just fascinating to see, like, in front of you, like, in real life. It's
You want to fight
wild.
me now? You want to fight me for
I don't think so. Here it is. Okay, so next up we have Forever Trouble cosplay as Sleepy Sailor Moon. Please welcome to the stage Forever Trouble cosplay as Sleepy Sailor Moon. This cosplay is inspired by Usagi always being late for school, and it's based on the pajamas she wears in the anime. But Sailor Moon can't sleep all day. This costume has a secret. Quick change. Now she's ready for battle. Every detail of this costume was handmade and took over 6 months to create. The project was a big challenge and required many techniques, including 3D modeling, 3D printing, painting, patterning, sewing, mitered corners, lining, box pleating, wig styling, and of course, quick change engineering. Give it up for Forever Trouble cosplay. Absolutely magnificent.
You know, you knew something was coming, but you didn't know what it was going to be.
I didn't know what it was going to be. I was like, wow, okay, cool. What we got up next? We bring it on next. That was the end.
Guys, that was the intermediate category. So you have to say, thank you, intermediates. Thank you, intermediates. That was the, like, I'm just so upset their quality was so...
I know. And it's gonna get even
Why do people want to do hand embroidery?
because of the challenge. They like working through the spite, you know? Competitor is Cat cosplay as Steve Bonnet and his extra person from Cat cosplay is a professional and internationally award-winning cosplayer who's cosplayed for 10 years. She entered her first sewing competition 32 years ago and has been sewing ever since. Cat is known for her upcycled approach for gathering materials, as well as a love for whimsical and comedic cosplays and characters. His original design was sewn and patterned entirely by Cat, blending the aesthetic of the show and characters, as well as Lil Nas X's red carpet looks. Set out to redesign Steve's clothes and suits to make it a little extra cursed by incorporating hundreds of skulls and the hand-crocheted and beaded lace featured throughout the suits, as well as her accessories, nails, and makeup. She set out to make the shoot extra because that's what Steve would do. After all, anything worth doing is worth doing extra, and make sure all your exits are dramatic.
Alright, so next up we have Brown Manticore cosplay as Gerudo Sandsteel rental shop band from the Legend of Zelda. This cosplay was made by modern sewn in linens and poly georgite. The jewel was modeled in Tinkercad and 3D printed air cast in resin, with pieces held together with magnets to help the illusion of a single piece of metal. The apron in front has a handy pocket. The jewels and bangles were cast in resin. The wig was glued layer by layer onto a high ponytail. The bias trim was handmade and decorated with iron vinyl. Wow.
That wig is insane. And guys, one more time, give a round of applause for pockets in your cosplay. All right. Up next, we have Maybe So and Devil Created as Marcel Donato and Leos Tudin from Delicious in Dungeon. Frustrated with the lack of accurate lace trim and a love for learning new skills, all the lace is 100% handmade by Maybe So, using a mix of bobbin and tatting lace techniques. When Devil Created joined the project, they joined together to figure out a way to make accurate fabric for Leos' tunic and spent over 50 hours setting up and weaving on a table loom. Leos' pattern and design are influenced by real excavated patterns dating to the Middle Ages, while Marcel's design is influenced by a lot of periods but focused on corset and skirt techniques in the late 19th century. While they both love the convenience of modern sewing machines and use them to create these garments in a timely manner, they lean into hand sewing as much as possible to create clean and invisible edges. All of the Moss art staff is made with embroidery for a whimsical and magical touch. More hand embroidery and sewing is incredible.
Do you know what a loom is?
Yeah, I do. That's like a tool they used in the Middle Ages to
Make fabric, and they literally made that fabric. How dare you?
the audacity of being so proficient.
Oh my god, they're so good! Okay, alright. Next up, we have AJ's cosplays as Hannah Alexander's Mind from This cosplay is hands on one of the most ambitious embroidery projects Brooklyn has ever done. With full piece spanning the front and back and sleeves around the dress. Many thousands of beads and sequins went into making a large clog hiding under the most visible layers. The outer dress is custom incredible. Great job.
Thank you so much. All right.
I'm sweating.
This is really neat. Okay, up next we have Jenny Ives as Captain Marvel. This original Captain Marvel design, inspired by various comic and movie versions of Captain Marvel's suits, was a labor of love. This cosplay was made almost entirely as a stash buster from satin. The math on the stars alone would hurt your head, and the jacket and top were both started from a base pattern and then manipulated to get all the style lines. All the piping was made by hand, and to top it off, this was a stash build. Wow.
That's amazing.
I love it, like stars all over the place.
Love that. That's gorgeous. Wow. Wait. Oh,
And the really on the star too. It's got some depth. It's got some vision.
that's full on three-dimensional.
Incredible.
Next up, we have Chaos in Motion cosplaying as Victoria. Victoria is taking her chances on Victor in this historically inspired version of her wedding dress. 8 layers in total. This gown has both dyed and handmade trims. Custom chivalry pleated puffs and Devore velvet added texture and dimension. The crown was metal cast as carrying the weight of your family's future is a very heavy burden. Remember, ladies, don't settle. Added beaded tops, rhinestones, and chipwork. Treat yourself.
Let's just make the wedding dress. Why not? Wow. All right, this next one I'm kind of excited for because we have Red Leaf cosplay as Denny's Grand Slam gown. Denny's shop. From the Denny's restaurant. Designed by Ellen Marie. Inspired by the restaurant Denny's. This cosplay features all original patterns, hand-painted textiles over 700 and satin stitched trims. This breakfast platter special were sculpted by hand with assorted clays, and the wig is made from scratch, featuring custom dyed wefts in 4 different colors and wire spiral bases with custom weft work that attaches to PVC pipe and magnets, featuring custom